What if I told you the luxury car you dream about might actually be a six-figure trap? From Porsche and BMW to Jaguar and Genesis, some of the most prestigious names in the industry are quietly falling apart, financially and mechanically. Resale values are tanking, reliability issues are piling up, and owners are waking up to the harsh reality that these cars don't age well. They implode. In this video, we're exposing the high-end vehicles that look incredible on paper, but in reality, they're money pits on wheels. Let's start with the Range Rover Velar, the SUV that screams class until you actually own one. Number 8. Range Rover Velar, all style, no substance. The Velar looks like it rolled out of a James Bond movie, but beneath that sleek design, trouble. A brand new Velar can cost you over $70,000, but within just 5 years, it loses nearly $45,000 in value. That's 65% depreciation, worse than many economy cars. It's not just the resale value. Dealers can't get rid of these. They sit on lots for over 185 days on average, more than 6 months unsold. Why? The ownership experience is a nightmare. From touchscreens that freeze in winter to engines that stall on the freeway, the Velar racks up $18,000 in expected repairs and maintenance over 10 years. And that's if you get lucky. It's the perfect case of looks luxury, performs like a lemon, and buyers have caught on. Number 7. Audi A8, the luxury ghost town. You'd think a $95,000 flagship from Audi would be a solid bet. But the A8, it's quickly becoming a relic. In 2024, sales dropped 35%, and in 2025, it's only gotten worse. Dealers are practically begging customers to take them off the lot. Why? Everyone's waiting for the electric version coming in 2026. No one wants to spend 6 figures on a soon-to-be obsolete gas-powered sedan. And while they wait, depreciation hits hard. Nearly $61,000 lost in 5 years. This is no longer the tech-packed sedan of your dreams. It's a luxury badge on life support. And it's not just the A8 falling behind. Number 6. Porsche Taycan EV hype gone cold. When the Taycan launched, it was hailed as Porsche's electric revolution. Now, it's one of the hardest EVs to sell. In 2025, only 542 units sold in the entire US, a sales cliff that even Porsche didn't see coming. The value drops fast, over $51,000 lost in just 5 years for the base model. The Turbo GT, you're staring at over $120,000 in losses for a car that hasn't even hit 50,000 miles yet. And then there are the recalls, battery fire risks, charging cable overheating, airbags that might not deploy. Luxury and danger should never mix, but in the Taycan's case, they do. Number 5. Genesis G90, when affordable luxury isn't affordable. The Genesis G90 looks like a Bentley knockoff and rides like a cloud. But underneath, a slow-motion disaster. On paper, it's a bargain at $91,000 compared to German rivals. In reality, it loses $55,000 in just 5 years. Worse, serious safety recalls have plagued it. Oil leaks that can spark engine fires, exploding seatbelts that can send metal fragments flying in a crash. Add sparse dealership networks and $14,000 in ownership costs, and you get a car that punishes you for trusting the badge. Number 4. Maserati Ghibli, exotic name, budget problems. Maserati. The name turns heads. But the Ghibli? It's a financial horror story. Costing over $85,000 new, the Ghibli loses 69% of its value in 5 years. That's right. By the time it's paid off, it's worth just $26,000. And we haven't even mentioned the reliability. Owners report constant engine misfires, brake issues, and infotainment failures. Repairs? Sky high. Parts, scarce, and dealers offering lease bailouts just to make them disappear. This isn't Italian performance, it's Italian pain. Number 3. Infiniti QX80, the dinosaur in disguise. The QX80 is massive, aggressive, and commanding. But under that bold look is a 12-year-old platform with ancient tech and a 7-speed transmission that feels ancient in 2025. Even worse, it now depreciates by 63% in 5 years, meaning your $90K SUV becomes a $33,000 liability, fast. Sales are down 30%. Air suspension problems are common. Insurance premiums are rising. And Infiniti has no strong EV roadmap to justify the price tag. It's stuck in the past. And so are the owners left holding the bill. Number 2. Jaguar F-Pace, the stylish exit no one wants. The F-Pace should have been Jaguar's triumphant finale to gas-powered vehicles. Instead, it's the slowest-selling SUV in its class, 235 days on dealer lots before a sale. Buyers aren't lining up, they're running the other way. Why? Nearly 58% depreciation, constant sensor malfunctions, infotainment glitches, and engines that stall mid-drive. Jaguar fans are leaving, and the F-Pace is turning into the brand's worst farewell gift. Number 1. BMW 7 Series. German luxury, silent collapse. BMW's 7 Series used to be a dream car. Now, it's a resale nightmare. A brand new 740i or 760i costs over $100,000. But after 5 years, you're lucky to get $37,000 back. That's a 62% value drop, and ownership doesn't get any easier. Expect leaking coolant lines, failing air suspensions, and thousands in repairs once the warranty expires. With buyers shifting to SUVs or EVs, the 7 Series is becoming the luxury nobody wants to inherit. The hidden traps that wreck your wallet. Let's pause for a second, because it's not just the car you pick, it's how you own it that determines whether it becomes an asset or a disaster. Insurance. Many people stick with the cheapest policy, only to get wrecked by liability gaps later. If you're driving a luxury vehicle, gap coverage is non-negotiable, but don't buy it from the dealer. Get it from your insurer. It's way cheaper. Financing. The average car loan is now 72 months. That's 6 years of interest, and most people are upside down for at least half of that. A better move? Keep loans under 60 months, and always pre-qualify before heading to the dealership to avoid hidden interest markups. Leasing. Sounds easy, but those low payments hide brutal terms, mileage limits, penalty fees, and early termination traps. Many leaseholders roll leftover balances into new loans without realizing it, stacking up hidden debt. Maintenance, the real cost of luxury. Luxury cars don't just break the bank at purchase, they break it again at service. A simple brake job on an Audi or BMW can run $2,500. EVs may skip oil changes, but if a battery system or inverter fails outside warranty, you're looking at $5,000 to $8,000 easily. Even tires and wiper blades cost more on luxury EVs due to calibration requirements. That's why certified pre-owned CPO vehicles from reliable brands are often the smarter pick. They offer extended coverage without the surprise bills. Depreciation, the silent wallet killer. This is the part buyers ignore the most. A car isn't just what you pay today, it's what it's worth tomorrow. Luxury models like the Porsche Taycan, BMW 7 Series, and Maserati Ghibli lose 60–70% of their value within 5 years. If you finance one for 6 to 7 years, guess what? You'll owe more than the car is worth before it's even halfway paid off. That's how people get stuck in an endless cycle of negative equity, rolling one bad deal into another, thinking they're upgrading when they're actually sinking. Final word, don't fall for the badge. Luxury doesn't always age like fine wine. Sometimes it curdles like expired milk. If you care about long-term value, peace of mind, and real-world ownership experience, skip the badge and study the data. Look for cars with strong resale, low repair costs, reliable history, and dealer support. Models like the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, Lexus RX, Honda CR-V, and Mazda CX-5 may not have flashy names, but they won't surprise you with $5,000 repair bills or 70% resale loss. Because in 2025, the smartest drivers aren't chasing prestige, they're chasing peace of mind.